Just gonna do a quick audio test on my mic versus the sound in the background. Testing, testing, testing. Just gonna versus the sound in the background. Testing, testing, testing. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Been a while. Hey, what's up Legion? Good to see you. Early arrival. Alright, just got everything set up I think. Just joining the guild Discord. Group is just getting together. Gonna be playing Power Rev today. I think we're gonna be pretty tanky tonight, so I'll probably just go assassin build today. So let's just go and do that. Oh, I keyframe that changed the UI here. Actually, probably outnumbered, so I'm not sure which one's gonna be best. All right. All right, mark my tag. All right, we got 14 peeps. We got one more. We have a DPS warrior. So we've got 2 mesmers. Yeah, we're low on stab. I'll stay guardian or dwarf. All right, sorry, answering some homies in guild. Man, I don't think spear is good for my grip. Be like hammer more, really. Is it because your tag stays at range a lot, man? Wonder why. Finding more success with hammer. I mean, it's nice to spam out auto attacks if you're not hitting reflex, you know. I used to love hammer, greatsword, vindicator, but the meta was real different back then. Real different. Because of invuln. Oh, I see why you're saying. So the movement is really high. You're staying out of your spear range though. That's crazy. I mean, spear is pretty good range. All right. We're gonna go spear, greatsword, dwarf stance. We'll go spirit boon. Just gonna give all these guys stab. All right, let's focus up, boys. Just keeping it hot right in front of my tag. Roadsing the boys behind. Just gonna focus these high priority targets here. Alright, so get ahead and try and get a pull here. Got one at least. Pump, pump. Alright, we got one. My CC is in 2 seconds. Nope, missed it. Spirit combo takes too long? Really, what? That's crazy. That's really high. That's really fast paced. And I'm surprised that you find more success with hammer, but I guess it's because maybe they're outside of the 900 range a lot. That makes sense actually if they are. It's raining bags. Hallelujah. All right. Get locked in. The 54525. It does take a good bit to get that out. And you're giving yourself quickness with Cosmic Wisdom right before, so there's nothing really much you can do about that. This in and out playstyle is it's whack, man. I'm gonna stay in Dwarf actually. Alright, roads while we go. Okay, see some people here. These are all tanky builds. Some of these are DPS players. Get these names off my screen. Yeah, that's their tag right there. Let me get ahead. I'm going in front of tag, but it's not really a good thing. Shouldn't be doing that, to be honest. Kind of setting a bad example there. But as I'm just using an extremely tanky build, so I know I can get back to tag and take a lot of punishment and stuff. Yeah, EP. Or EP. How you prefer it. Yeah, I'm trying to build craft high DPS ritualist of Zerg for gearing. What should you focus? For your ritualist? Let me check. When we get like a break, I'll check my guild Discord. I'll see what the ritualist build is. I'm pretty sure it's mostly Berserker though. But I'll get it from our Necros. Let me stay in Dwarf stance. I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, ideally I'm gonna do Rite of the Great Dwarf, roads, and then leap in. Alright, so no Rite of the Great Dwarf killing your roads. Okay, small amount of people here, so I'm not gonna focus too many cooldowns here. Okay. Few greenies out there. You're wondering if you have more success with Renegade? Definitely not Herald. I don't think Herald has any place better than any other spec, sadly. I don't, there's like not a single place where it's better than anything else. It's just completely outclassed. Perhaps, maybe if you're trying to become the tankiest possible, there's that. That's, I guess, what it could be the best at if you want to be extremely tanky, but it's not very useful. Maybe if you're commanding or something. Renegade will smooth out boons, and it has a bit of emob in the build or in the burst, so honestly it's worth a try. Even if you just go full power Renegade, which is very good if you're not gonna play that too. Full power Renegade is actually crazy. It hits hard as hell. But the problem is that your burst is high, but your sustained DPS is quite bad. Are we getting SMC this easy? I kind of hyped it up in my head a bit. What crit chance and power should you aim for? Okay. I think in general you want to be at about 2,800 power before food for most builds, but this varies a lot per class. So so I'll check. I don't know what modifiers Necros get. Some classes get like a boost of power like Revenant, and some classes get a boost in ferocity like Ranger. So that could be a factor. All right, we got a break here, so I'm gonna check the Discord, Guild Hall, builds, class discussions, Necromancer. Okay, here is the meta builds document. Ritualist. All right, strips and area damage. Here it is. All right, so this is the build that they have listed in our meta section. I haven't checked it out yet. I noticed it's not much berserker. You can swap marauders and demolishers, making them efficient. Doesn't say what crit chance. That's one thing I don't like, so we don't have the crit chance on here. But it's mostly marauder and demolisher though, so that's gonna be giga tanky for sure. All right, let's focus up. I think the WL guy is here. Got my speed relic on? I don't want that on. All right. All right. You having trouble maxing affinity before you use release potential? Are you using these traits, Legion? Or I'll put it on my screen. Put it here. Are you doing 3-2-2? Let me know what traits you're using. I think 3-2-2 is the easiest to learn. I think it's probably the best as well for DPS. I don't really see the point in any of these other traits, sadly. Like shared wisdom is not that great. Conductive armaments is like fine if these other ones don't really work that well for your build you're trying. Like I like conductive armaments on the Conduit build. For some reason it just feels better. Ethereal purification's like okay if you want some more Conduit cleanse. I like expanded consciousness. I think the extra 15 energy is nice. Kinetic insight is only good if you plan on getting 2 release potentials per legend swap. You're using the first one. Try switching this one. This one's actually pretty good. Try 3-2-2. My rotation, I'll give you like a sample rotation. Like when I legend swap here, I'll be at 0. Or sorry, I'll be at 2. All you have to do is like 1 elite skill, and then when your second elite skill comes up, you cap out. Or you can use like you know, you can do elite skill beguiling haze, or you can do elite skill and gladiator's defense. That'll cap you instantly. So you can theoretically go like legend swap, gladiator's defense, then release potential. That's 5 instantly. It's like your second ability used. All right, let's get in there. There's a lot of greens in there. By the way, are you hyped for the next World update? I think I must be out of the loop. What are they updating? What do they announce? What did they say? I'll be hyped once we know more. I haven't heard anybody in the guild talk about anything. But honestly, I haven't been paying attention, so I've had like a dental issue recently, so I haven't really been like, I haven't been able to stream because talking has been a bit painful, but now it's like gone. So I haven't really been paying attention to what's going on in Guild Wars. But I've been playing a bit. A new leggy accessory? Oh, I heard about that. That's right. That's cool. That's great. That'll be great. Get some more people in the game mode. And new score system. Oh boy. Well, that's good. I think the current score system is kind of shit. This current score system is kind of ass and is not very competitive or interesting to like track. You know, like does anybody really care if they go up or down in tiers? I don't. I personally don't care. Almost ever. If we get tankier, I'll go assassin build, by the way. I think I can. Right. Roads for the gang here. Away from the camp a bit closer. I don't want to get that close to the gate. Alright, let's pull up chat here. Chat is like really messed up. Here we go. Alright, how do you know how much affinity each legend skill gives? It's static. Any skill that is 25 affinity or more is 2 affinity. Less than that is 1. So most of your skills will give you 2. Alright. I don't know how many we got out of that. Kinda wish I was assassin build. I'm gonna go assassin. I want to play assassin. I'm just gonna switch to legends right now. Yeah. I'm in the mood. That helps a lot. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, 25 energy or more, 2. There's not a couple. There's not that many that give less than 25. There's like your heal skill and Shiro, impossible odds. Only those give 1, but pretty much all of them give 2. Your heal skill gives 1. Baraza, and then the rest give 2. Oh, wow. Oh, the cleanse I think only gives. Yeah, the cleanse and your shine break only give 1. Those are just under. All right. I actually saw the animations for the new legendary. It doesn't actually look that cool, sadly. So I don't really have any reason to get it. I'm already a fully legendary account. The only thing I'm missing is 6 runes and 6 sigils. But all the important stuff I have, I'm missing a bunch of weapons, but I'm a Revenant main and I have all the weapons I care about, so you know, unless I start playing something else a lot and has a weapon I care about, you know, I really don't think I'll be making too many more weapons. I'll probably make a staff. I'll probably make 1 legendary staff and 1 mace, and that's it. I don't think I'll make any other legendaries. I think I'm done. I'm done, so maybe at some point if I just have too much money, I'll just start buying the ones I like that look cool. It's crazy because I really don't have that many. You just don't really need that many if you only main like 1 or 2 classes. Ascalon is right. Hate when Beguiling Haze gets immune. Following his VIP tag. Get this on me there. Another stun back. See you looking for me, Mr. Team Guy. Too quick. Thanks for the sub, appreciate you.
Power is upon you all.
Yeah, I gotta stay on tag a bit. Alright, I gotta focus the kills here. Gonna focus this Mesmer. Shripo, I like it for bursting. These guys are not a Zerg, as you can tell. They're like rummers, so I like Shripo for bursting on them. Putting wells on corpses too is really good. It's gonna finish this guy. Gotta try to finish them as much as you can before we get picked up. Okay. It's gonna clean up this corner here. Putting a well on the rangers' bodies is really good. Alright, keeping this part pretty clean. Can I port up there? I think I can. Yeah, that guy's just trying to spam the point. I'm back to dead. Down on tag. Thank you. Distracting him over there. All right, I'm kind of playing with my food now. I'm gonna start fucking around. Probably trying to res Lord. Interesting that I didn't crit there. Alright. We capped it now, I think. No, we didn't cap it. They actually res the guy. $14K. I hit a 14K right there. I want to switch a trait. I think I don't have enough resistance. Just got out of combat for just like a second. Oh wait, it's our camp. We rezzed it. This happened. You can face turn and Razal it? Yes, you can. You don't have to be facing where you're pressing it. Let's go with this build actually. It's gonna go sword instead of great sword. Let me catch up with you fellas. You already started saving mats for accessory? What are the mats? I'm assuming it's like a bunch of world stuff, tickets and all that. How is Stropo if we don't melee engage a lot? I like it for the Stropo 4, but you can kind of see how I'm using it. I'm kind of like jumping in and out of combat. You know, I'm playing like a roamer basically. All right. You need to up your camera game. You do. 90% of playing well in this game is the camera. You get so much information, you lose so much information from not like working the camera well and using about face. You lose a lot of like potential. It's crazy. It's one of the reasons why I still play this game. It's the movement system. The movement and combat is great. It's like pretty much timeless. Pretty much timeless. It's always enjoyable to be in combat and figure out a better way to have moved. And once you get it down, like your rotation down, or a rotation down, not every rotation is the same, like the way you move. It's just awesome. They have a Treb. We're blasting us with a Treb. Alright, so I'll go over the build real quick. Speed Relic, mostly Berserker stuff, but it's like Berserker mixed with Marauder. Only 278 Vitality. Sherpa with Cleansing Fire. Short Sword with Hydromancy Cruelty. And then the traits are going to be 122 Devastation, 223, so you can give yourself Swiftness, and 322 for the Conduit stuff. This is like my roaming build. Assassination successful. That guy's an extremely tanky Necro. Oh, I almost landed that. Do I use an MMO mouse? Yes, I do. I do. I have a video on my channel that talks about my keybind setup, but I use the Corsair Scimitar, which is a 12-button MMO mouse, and I find it immensely useful. Essentially, to give the breakdown about my philosophy with my keybinds is any action that can be completed at the same time as a skill is on my mouse. So about face, switching weapons, and any instant cast skills are all on my mouse, like turning the camera around and all that with the reverse camera angle, about face. Any skills that are not or that have like a cast time, they stay on my keyboard hand, and that way I can, you know, basically weave the instant casts between all the channels, like without fumbling or worrying that my hands need to be in a weird position. Like if you have to hit like Q and then like Shift R or something, and you have to move your character or something. You know, I'm sure there's a better example, but you know what I mean. But in the video, I kind of go over it. It's simple. The video's old, man. I'm like not even hitting this thing. What's going on? Are they coming? I kind of don't want to kill this. Someone. I want them to come try and defend it. I guess I'll talk about the rotation. So the rotation for this build is when you legend swap to Shiro, you're at 2 affinities. So you want to do Jade Winds, Lust Cosmic Wisdom, and then Impossible Odds. That gets you to 5 affinity instantly. So you go Jade Winds, Impossible Odds, and then Release Potential Assassin. And then when you swap into Raza, you'll have 2 affinity. I don't have it now because I'm not in combat. But you'll have 2 affinity, and you just want to do Twin Moon Sweep and then Beguiling Haze, and that'll cap you. And then you'll do Release Potential Dervish, and then you do your second Beguiling Haze. The only time you really want to Beguiling Haze like on top of yourself like that is of course in melee, and only if you have Cosmic Wisdom. It's not worth using unless you have Cosmic Wisdom on. I think I mounted there. And that's because you proc the AoE like slash 3 times with Beguiling Haze. Big damn. Big damage. I didn't get supply. Ooh. Oopie. Green is kind of getting cooked. Ooh. Only about 7 guys out there. Man, green is not here, I guess. Want to see a cool wardrobe thing? Check it out. This is probably my favorite Sharpo skin. The slingshot. Behold, the mighty slingshot. That's so good, man. I love this skin. All right, we'll be slinging rocks at our enemies today. All right, doors open. It says Aura actually, so I gotta wait anyway. This guy's trying to save this one. Oh, weird. When's already done? 20 seconds. Alright, I think we should start hitting red soon. This is getting a little sag. I don't think green is trying to fight back anymore. Boy, Bluxy. Homebio. What color? We're blue? Damn, we're cooking, bro. What the hell? My team is kicking ass. Yeah, we're winning. The only points I understand to read is the victory points thing. I'm not really sure how it's calculated, to be honest. Then, of course, the kill-death ratio is kind of fun to look at. It's a very consistent kill-death ratio. About 1.05. That's funny. Alright, Elite, Beguiling Haze, Release Potential, Beguiling Haze, Weapon Skill, Beguiling Haze. And Elite, one more Weapon Skill, switch. Then you do Jade Winds, Impossible Odds, then Release Potential, Weapon Skills until you're out. You can switch whenever, but I like to Cosmic Wisdom and then switch just to get the extra 1 second extension. I'm not sure if that's worth it or not. I might be like trolling myself in the long run, but it's a World v World. You don't really, it's not like a raid boss, so. Kind of tried to talk that through as I was doing it, because otherwise I'll never be able to explain it. So that's the rotation for Raza and Shiro. It's kind of the same with the Raza Dwarf, except when you're in Dwarf stance, you just put down Rhodes, Vengeful Hammers, and then Leap. That's, again, Rhodes is 2, Vengeful Hammers gets you to 5. Your Leap is 5, so you do a max power leap. That's a daze, gives you barrier, it's a good engage. You stab out the Jang. It's really actually an awesome engage tool. But I think we're stabbed up today, so just want to go maximum damage. All right, we can attack red soon. Why are we farming green sword? Whatever, I'll just follow my tag. My tagaroni. Are we gonna go for the garrison? It's kind of brutal. They're already getting their ass punched everywhere else. I mean, look at this. We've got, oh my god, we've got green keep under BL. We're just whipping their ass. I'm not sure what's going on. Who's on green that we hate so much? What the hell's going on? The difference for Beguiling Haze is that it procs your form of the Dervish, which is like the scythe attack that spins around your character. Like this. I'll just do it. Is there not a closer thing? Yeah, let's go to these guards. So they're gonna have to die. I'll wait for it to get to the Lord. But essentially, your Cosmic Wisdom while you're in Raza stance says that whenever you use a Raza ability, a scythe will strike around you and its melee range. It does a good amount of damage. So you want to make sure that when you're using Cosmic Wisdom and you're in Raza stance, that you're able to use as many skills as possible in Raza Legend to proc that. And so mathematically, with the energy that we have in the rotation, the best way to utilize this is to use the Elite once, then Beguiling Haze once, then Release Potential once, and then you can use 2 more Beguiling Hazes and then 1 Elite, and then by that time it ends. And you would have gotten 6 procs, which is pretty good. Or 5 procs. Yeah, you would have gotten a 5 procs of the attack. And that's it really. Cosmic Wisdom doesn't really do much for any of the other legends other than Form of the Warrior making you tankier, and Form of the Assassin giving you extra stats, but the actual like effect where it launches the little missiles, it's not very good. It's good for healing. It heals you a good bit when they all hit. It's like 5k health each tick. But they're blocked by projectile block and Aegis and other blocks, so they tend not to hit. But they're good. They're good, especially because it's kind of like extra stuff that's getting spammed out of your character when you're using Impossible Odds and Cosmic Wisdom. So it eats up like a lot of like the barriers and blocks. So it's not bad, but it's just not great. It doesn't really do much. In the overall damage, it doesn't really do anything. I think Conduit is better at zerging than Ren. Probably. I think Conduit right now is probably the best build, best spec for most situations for Revenant. You can play heal Conduit and it's quite good. It's probably better than heal Vindicator. If not just as good. Leave him alone, actually. All right. Yeah, I saw that. That guy had the bloodlust, you know. In his head, he was hearing like the WvW-focused 2 guy going nuts. That guy was crazy. So Renegade, I'm gonna say I didn't get to finish my thought. The one thing that Renegade is good at is the boon DPS build. You're able to provide a lot of stab and a good amount of resist and still be a competitive level DPS. Right now, sadly, it's playable and viable and all that, but it's just getting outshined by Vindicator in pure DPS, and Form of the Warrior Conduit is like a decent way to use, you know, a dwarf stance while still being like more on the DPS side rather than boon support side, or like consistent DPS, because Renegade again kind of lacks in consistent DPS after you kind of do your bomb. So it's kind of like a burst one trick pony. All your boons and all your damage, all your CC comes out kind of like in the first few globals, and then you have a lull where not a lot is happening. And Form of the Warrior Conduit is better, I think, right now. And I think the solution is going to be to buff Renegade Spirits somehow. I just don't know how. I just don't know when or what they'll buff, really. Because the energy rotation is fine, although it forces you into charged mists pretty much 100%. Oh my gosh. They capped it. Sedge took EWP and it flipped, I guess, while we were loading in. I got the food, right? That's good. That's all I really cared about. So I don't know. I haven't really thought much about Renegade buffs. My instinct says they should maybe bump up a couple traits. But the thing is like, how do you buff the consistent DPS of Renegade? That's probably what could be done. Because it's got great bursts. It's got a good burst feel. The rotation feels good. Again, we rely on the charge miss trait to cover up for a lot of stats that are missing in the build. And, or sorry, for the energy, I mean. And I'm pretty sure that Ain't It wants Renegade to be like a boon DPS. Otherwise, I don't understand why they would have, made all the balance changes they made. So they want it to be a boon DPS, probably a stab resist boon, minor boon DPS. And they probably want Renegade players to use shortbow. You know, they always want the weapon of the elite spec to be good with that legend. I think. I'm not really sure how true that is, but that's just my assumption. At least when they have balance in the past. The weapons. So I don't know. I can't. Nothing really jumps out at me. Maybe like buffing the cooldown. No, that'll make it harder for the energy. I don't know. Making it so they hit the legends themselves hit harder could be problematic in small scale. Buff Callous Fervor. They could buff Callous Fervor, like give it like another 5%. Yeah. That's actually honestly probably the wisest. It's the wisest probably. Buffing the individual legends probably not great. Because I think their damage is good. You know, when you're playing a power build, it hits hard. Yeah, Callous Fervor is probably the wisest way, and but it's really quite boring. You know what I want them to do is fix Citadel Bombardment. If they make Citadel Bombardment better, like usable, maybe like it's unblockable or something, or it tracks the target or something. It's just so difficult to use. It's 35 energy, which is just absolutely absurd for how much damage it does and what it does. No boons, just projectile blockable damage for 35 energy. It's crazy. That's got to get reduced, or they've got to make it more reliable. I'm okay with it being like an expensive skill. I kind of want it to be an expensive skill. There's skills that way it's like powerful and cool. So I kind of on my wish list now that I think about it, I want Citadel Bombardment to be usable. Maybe it's like it's targeted on the person and splashes around them and does good damage and is unblockable, like goes super projectile block, always hits. That would be really cool. But with all those buffs, I mean, the energy, it being 30 energy is a big deal. It's a lot of energy. It's like as much as your stat providing abilities. So I don't know. Obviously cap it to 5 targets like all the other skills. Maybe each splash is 5. No, that might be too open. Yeah, because one skill could hit a lot. There's no way I'm gonna make this in time. I'm definitely gonna go down. Okay, yeah, it's gonna waypoint me. Okay, that's fine. All right, sweet. I was gonna think like, does Sharpo need buffs? And I don't think so. I think Sharpo's a good weapon. I think it does great on power and Conduit builds. The range is good. All the skills are good. Nothing needs to change on Sharpo. And the immobilization legend is good. The stab legend is cool, but it kind of sucks that our buff providing legend is also our stun break. But I don't know. Perhaps that's like a balance trade-off. That's fair or something. I think Ground Number. We cleared him. Hell yeah. Did they fix Beguiling Haze? What was wrong with it? Remind me. Sorry. There was a couple of issues. Now I remember. I think they did actually. They did fix Beguiling Haze. There was one bug where when you legend swap, it did, like you couldn't cast it instantly. That was fixed, like on launch. They definitely had that fixed internally before pre-patch. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why they didn't launch that fix. What else is wrong with it? I mean, it gets projectile blocked even though it says unblockable, but I think that's actually supposed to be that way. I think the unblockable part is actually the damage it does and not the like this part. There's actually two parts. There's like one that where you throw it and then one where you strike at the ground. I think only the strike on the ground is unblockable. Oh yeah, it was canceling. You're talking about the elite skill. Yeah, in they did fix that. That was the Mesmer version of the Raza elite. It was supposed to strike 2 times and it casts 2 abilities. And if you queued like another, like let's say Spear 5 or Spear 4, because this is a little bit longer cast. If you did elite plus Spear 4, it would cancel it. Yeah, they fixed that like on the actual X-Pack launch. Are you supposed to be able to get 3 charges of it back to back? Yes. So if you read Beguiling Haze, it says here, send an unblockable fragment of Raza toward this selected area. When the fragment reaches the target, shadow step to its position, dealing damage to the enemies in area. It says that the projectile is unblockable. That's weird. It's weird because sometimes it just fizzles, doesn't actually go off. If it hits, you can use this skill up to 2 more times with no energy cost. So basically you get 2 free uses as long as you're able to make sure you strike a target. It's really good in Zerg because you can always make sure you hit something. So you pretty much always get 3 hits. That's why the Cosmic Wisdom is really nice with it. I need to get supply. Oh, I have supply, never mind. Wow. That was the most emotion I've seen out of him. Dun, 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 dun. All right, where are we going? I have not been paying attention to the group. What are we doing? Why are we slamming on green so hard? What the fuck is going on? Who are we even fighting against? I haven't been. I think red has nice and mag. Am I fighting mag? I actually don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like mag. I think. All right. All right. Also, I'm not sure if anybody has ever told you, but you can right-click your legend and switch it if you're not in combat. It only works in World of World. and open world. For some reason, it's locked in PvP matches. They don't want you switching it. You have to actually press the cooldown. It took me an unreasonable long time to realize that. I always thought you had to switch legends for some reason. Got some OJs on Red Keep. Bum, bum, bum. Somehow I instantly started trying to finish that. Oh boy. Tell him. The invulnerability gives stab. Alright. Sorry, I'm answering Discord. I realize you guys don't hear that, so I'm just saying weird shit. Let's get into one of these siege. Yep, never mind. Is Dwarf really that good on power conduit? For Condi, sure, but I always think that Raza Shura is the go-to for power. If your job is like to be a glass cannon and you're not worried about your boons or your health, then you're right that going this version that I'm running right now is the best and most optimal. It does the most damage, the rotation is the best, the consistent DPS is the highest. But if your party is either like outnumbered or perhaps lacking in like critical, you know, boons or supports or whatever, the reason dwarf stance works out so well is because you provide roads, which is stab to up to 25 people. And also when you're in Raza stance, your elite now is a 5-man stun, as long as you make sure to try and hit the same targets with both you and your clone. So when you're in an outnumbered situation, sometimes being like tankier and having more CC and having a stab advantage is better, because you can grind them down until the advantage is back into your favor in terms of numbers. So it just kind of depends. I would say right now we're outnumbered. We're pretty small. We're only 23 people. So it's definitely probably worthwhile to consider being in Dwarf. But, you know, I want to have fun, so we'll game. Nobody here. Elite, Beguiling Haze. One more elite, switch. It's gonna go back to tags. Can't quite sustain this. All right. Oh, I did that. Rotation completely backwards, but okay. You do a pull here. Look at all those attacks I immune. Baited. These guys got mega baited by me. They thought they can counterbomb me there. All right. I'm kind of a mobility addict though. I agree. Cancelled my spear 4 there, which with Stowe. So nobody came through the door. He must be mad. I'll see myself out. Everyone's a professional. I prefer Rouser Shiro if I can get away with it, but sometimes you're just going against people who spam CCs, you know, like static auras and stuff like that. And it's just not feasible if you don't have enough stab, so. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Breathing, blinking, clicking, smelling, scratching. Planed him. Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum-ts. All right. Let them have that Gary. We don't want it anyway. That was a sick little sesh. So we got me and Frosty on the crankage. You were surprised to find out it's a stun. Yeah, it's a stun. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good in situations where you're outnumbered and maybe you're out supported. You don't have enough fellas, enough homies. It's pretty good because you can be a really annoying frontliney guy. Just annoying fella. Somebody's invulnerable around here. All right. I think I got erased. Abby taking notes. Good trolling tactic. Healing mist on camp. Good, very good. There's a necro here. All right, there we go. Alrighty. All right, brother. You take care, man. You have a good night. Yeah, Frosty had 29 downs, by the way. Holy, what a gamer. Absolute lad. You take care. I'm not sure how to say your name. I'll just call you NG. I've read it twice now, and my dyslexia is like having a heart attack. We lose somebody? No. Oh, we did. Got him. Rub. Alright, we got him. I love seeing so many conduits, man. I feel like Conduit is gonna bring people to Revenant because it's like it's nice to play. It's a good entry spec for Revenant. Love it, man. Love seeing so many revs on the enemy team now. It's been like that the last couple weeks. Although this guy is using battle scars. Interesting. And this guy's brave. Prison wallet. Bum, 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 bum. Is this like all? This is like all my combat? Like my damage meter is weird. Okay. I see why maybe we were focusing on red or green. Red's kind of annoying to fight. Okay. Suicidal red baggy, I guess. Okay. All right, we gotta defend. I'm gonna grab some supply here. We're gonna go defend the brotherland. All right. Where'd all the green people go? Bum, 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 bum. Trying to see how far my tag wants me to go. Do-do-do-do-do. All right, a little bit of cleanup here. I guess they all ran. I think using them as a meat shield. All right. All right, the battle for SMC begins again. Here we go. What the fuck are they talking about? Okay, let's relax. Delicious. There we go. Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, somebody's coming to pick you up and take you to an institution, my friend. He raw dogs it. What the fuck is he talking about, man? That's a disservice. The task force is on the case. Oh my god. Nice, that sounds good actually. I'll try that. Whoa, excuse me, emulsify? Excuse me. Yeah, is that a button on the microwave? My caveman brain don't work. Emulsify? Everyone loves a good emulsion. What the fuck are they talking about, man? What is going on in my guild chat, man? Incoming. This guy's got erased. Yo, appreciate the sub.
Is upon you all.
Look at that pumpage, baby. Beating the amalgamers. Waterfowl. What are these words today? Nah, I'm just messing around. All right, let me think the sub. Sorry, I'm really bad about that. Vapid, Plato's Cave, Rachel Grill, Rachel Fox. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you guys. Look at that! I out DPS our engineer. Oh yeah. Excellent pump. Okay. Yeah, you're not tricking me into doing that, buddy. I've seen plenty of cartoons, my friend. Nice try. Alright, well, we took SMC. That was pretty easy. Red kind of got rolled. Just walked in and died. I guess content is a little yucky right now. I mean, red is big. If they keep fighting, maybe it'll be, they come back. Maybe defending SMC would be fun. All right, let's hold the brotherland. Oh, we're repping it too. Hit F. Smart lad. He waited. It's all an act. Yeah. I wonder if Fred's gonna come back. I don't know. Oh, let the old man rest. Put him on your shelf. I'm tired, boss. You've certainly gotten your value out of that. Oh, man. Oh, got a ping in my Discord. Boom, 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 boom. He's got an A-net mouse. It's got hacks. And just roleplay it. T 12. Right. All right. Appreciate the likes on stream, guys. I haven't even mentioned it. You guys are the goat. Ooh, I used Cosmic Wisdom and I probably shouldn't have. Alright, we're not getting in combat yet, it seems, so that's good. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Another one. Another one. I don't know if that hit. It did. Lol. This Mesmer left him over there. Rumors are after that guy. Alright, get him. Get him. Didn't say it. True. Alright, now that my tree inside. Sadness. Thought there was actually a bigger group of green. But I don't know, it didn't seem like a group, like a guild, I mean. Let's grab some supply. Got him on the hook. What the fuck? Yep, took all that down for the gang. Raw material. Your Windows setting is really low. And your boosting DPI on the setting. Alright, free tower. Do 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 do. You want to try the Glacier on Island? This latest video build better or this one? Bum, 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 bum. All right. Maybe not right next to each other. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. All right, we're gonna go for the keep. YOLO. I'll shield next. Make sure you rotate these shields so we can just keep it up all the time. Yielding. Just gonna auto attack this guy for now. Get that food. Alright, got the shields rolling. No dropping up time. Sweet. Oh, that went through and hit our shields. Yeah, I'll shield against that one that's over there. Can't put the shield that close, I think. Yeah. All right. Just one mesmer. Yeah, he said it. His last name's actually Discord, the gold Discord. Supply. A Gooner server. The thought of a Gooner server has never crossed my mind until now. Oh my gosh. Ow. Do. Just hand deliver it to him. Do you guys use Teams at ANET blocks? Dude, one day we'll get in this. All right, let's just go rubber build. I'm getting bored. Let's do this. Right. Hearthstone. Our window is closing. Come on, go, 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 go. We have a small open opportunity. They repaired dinner. They died for it. That was interesting. Yeah, nice hacks, man. What the? This is our chance to get supply. Somebody are at camp. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Think we're going to give another go on Red Keep and then get out of here. Don't think we have much time left for the day. We're trying to repair this. I guess we are. We don't have enough supply to fix this. So I'm not sure it's worth. All right. Got some people coming up here. Let's get them. Let's get it. They're over here. All right. That's frosted. Boom, boom, boom. Go, my little orange engineer. Boom, 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 boom. What day is it today? Today's Monday, right? Yeah. Gotta remember to take out the trash. Yeesh. Be a big mistake if I forgot. Objectively. Are you okay up there? What's going on? Who's up there that they're fighting? I don't see anybody. Yeah, mama. Ooh, almost hit that guy. I almost got him. Good night to that one guy. Not anymore. It's a barbecue for you. Burger or dogs? That guy's gotta be pissed. Well, you're worse than that. All right. There's a Scourge. Oh, his name is I'm Not a Condition. Oh, that says, I thought his name was I'm Not a Conduit. I thought that was very confusing. These guys are really trying to pick our tail, but they don't really do much damage. Bum, 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 bum. Don't be ridiculous. It's not cloaking water. Dun, dun, dun. Brother, how are you all the way over there? I just don't understand what the point of being in that alliance is. Got like 60 people not doing stuff. So dumb. They're not even playing the game. Well done. Well done. Okay. It's probably this Jedi group. Dun, dun, dun. It's a green guy here. All right. Here we go. Which one do you think we are? Okay. You guys all got erased? do, do, do. Dude. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I think our content is kind of dead. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Just gonna take a quick break. Oh, apparently people coming. I was about to go step away for a quick sec, but all right. All right, be back. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Looks like everybody is gone. Another tag over here though. It's got nobody on them. All right, I think that'll be end of stream then. Sorry to just AFK and then come back with no content. All right, yeah, I think content died. Cool. I'll do a quick sweep and then I'll just sign off probably. Sorry for the yawn. Let's see, looks like they're trying to take Wildy Creek. Is anybody going to actually defend this? Looks like there might be some people that defend this. I'll try and help, I guess. I'll go dwarf stance. It's probably don't have any healers. Ooh. There's a decent amount of green showing up here. Using this one. Okay. I love how much stab I give myself. All right. Bow, bow, bow. It's a good amount of them. They probably can stop us. It's gonna depend on how much damage they do and how tanky we are with them. Guess we're leaving? I don't know. Just following this tag. I feel like we could have tried that. But I guess he wants to live to fight another day. Guess we're saving SMC from what seems like nothing. All right. Yeah, I think the thing is that I don't think green really wants to attack anything. I think they just want to defend their stuff. So just gonna probably leave unless this guy's gonna try and rally people. I doubt it. How many people are here? Nah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's late as fuck. It's 12:30. Yeah. They probably repaired the wall by now too. Do I really want to sit through a siege? Nah. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop out of here. Thanks for chilling. Had a pleasure. Need to get back into the rhythm of streaming each week. Every Monday, Wednesday. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday again. I should be back online on my normal schedule. It's been a weird beginning of the year for me, but we're good. We're gaming. Alright fellas. See you next time.